Next, we want to find out what our channel chat ID is so that we can fill it in here. So we will write some code for our bot to console log out the context object so that when we type something in the channel here, it will tell us where it is coming from. So let's go to our Telegram bots folder. We will create a new folder named channel temp, and we'll go inside it, open a console inside, and we will set up a new Node.js project by typing npm init-y. I'll install the Telegraph library as well. Once that is done, let's head over to Visual Studio's code. In the folder that we have just created, we will create a new file named bot.js, and we will import the Telegraph library, and we will create an instance of the bot. And now let's head over to our Telegram and copy the token from botfather and paste it in here, and we will have the bot launch method. Now what we want to do is use the bot.use method. So every time the bot receives a new message, it will call this middleware, and we will console log out the context object. Save the file. Now we start the bot with node-mon bot.js, and we head to our channel and we type something. You can see that the console has logged out the context object, and what we want to find out is what is inside of the chat object here, because it will contain our chat ID for the channel. So let's console log out the chat object by typing chat after the context. Save the file, make sure that it's restarted. Now when we type something, you can see that this is the chat object and this is our channel chat ID, and this is what we want to know. So we'll copy this, head back to Zepler, and we will fill it in here as a string. Now let's test out our code. We'll copy this entire code here to Visual Studios. We'll comment this code out and we'll paste it below, and we want to give the text field a text message. Since the code by default is running synchronously, we need to encapsulate this async syntax in self-invoking async function. And the way to do that is to type open brackets and the async followed by the arrow syntax callback function and another open bracket. This is how we invoke a self-invoking async function. And we want to copy the fetch API inside of it. Now let's also stop the bot, and we want to download a new library called node fetch. Once that is done, we have to import the library, so we will do const fetch equals to require node fetch. Now we can save the file and we can run the bot once, so we will type node bot.js in the console. And the reason why we have an error is because we did not include a semicolon after our data has been declared. So we'll include a semicolon here, same with our Zepler code. And now we save the file, we can try running the bot again. And you can see we have gotten a new message from the channel.